Hi, thank you for joining me. You'll notice everything looks different. I've just moved into a new home. So in this video, I want to talk a bit about how I got to this point. I started my channel as a form of mental health advocacy because I have always suffered from mental health issues. So I know how difficult it is. I've had to deal with other people's lack of understanding, and I'm not alone in this. The whole world, it's the same problem. Mental illness is not being addressed, with dire consequences. It's ignored, neglected, and misunderstood. Worldwide, there are millions of people who are putting on a front. They're acting happy and smiling to the world to pass as acceptable, but they're falling apart on the inside because society condemns mental illness. People are being failed by society because of what they're being told about mental illness, that it's weakness of mind, it's self-inflicted, it's something bad. So they feel that they have to cover it up. They're afraid to tell other people or to seek treatment. They don't even want to admit it to themselves because of the stigma and the judgment. They feel a deep sense of shame that society has given them. We should not have to do this. We should not have to pretend we're okay when we're not. We should not have to feel afraid and just suffer in silence for fear of what other people will think and how they will treat us. People are not being taught how to look after their mental health. A garden, if it's not looked after and maintained, it will become wild and overgrown. Mental health is just the same. It needs ongoing care. A couple of years ago, I got really ill. I had very extreme anxiety. It was really frightening and completely disabling. If I could have just stopped that by myself, I would have done it in a heartbeat. I was fortunate enough to have people close to me who get it and understand, but not everyone has that. Some people really don't have anyone who understands what they're going through, and they're just suffering alone. Thanks to social media, I can be there for them. As I got better, I had a lot of time to think, and this just evolved. You naturally feel passionate about the things you've been affected by, and I wanted to make something good out of it. After my journey to recovery, I think I just felt even more strongly about trying to help and do my part in getting the world to understand the real facts about mental illness, because an awful lot of people don't. Society sees mental illness as unacceptable, and that needs to change. This is a normal thing that affects so many people. If you knew that these common beliefs and attitudes towards mental illness could kill someone you love, wouldn't you want to change it? I've always had ongoing anxiety, so really, my whole life, I was on a quest to find inner peace and feel at ease. I was forever searching for this holy grail, and I never did find it. As I've mentioned before, I have Asperger's, which is part of the autistic spectrum, and this is the reason why I suffer from anxiety and get easily depressed. But for a long time, I was not aware of this. Thanks to medication, the symptoms are controlled. Autism is something that has only recently started to become understood and recognised. Because of my need to try and feel better, I learnt about the mind, and I did a lot of self-reflection because I had to. My mum was a psychotherapist, so quite early on I got used to the idea of looking inside and learning new ways of thinking. I don't think that total peace of mind really exists, but you can learn skills to make your mind work better for you, so you can feel more calm and at ease. After going through that experience of being so ill, I had so much to say about mental health, autism, life and the human race. I just started writing about it, and YouTube provided a way for me to tell it. The digital age has really revolutionized things for us. It has provided new ways to reach people globally. I love the fact that so many people are taking to YouTube to tell their stories on all kinds of things, not just mental health, saying this happened to me and making it okay to be less than perfect. Society has fed us a lot of lies, and we can only make life work for us by understanding the real facts. So I channeled it all into this to try and help other people find their way out of the darkness and to get the information out there. I am just like anyone else, and I'm living a normal life. So it is possible you can get out of the nightmare that is mental illness, but you have to seek help in order to do that. Image and other people's opinions, that all has to be put aside. Your own health is more important than that anyway. And the real problem is not with mental health, it's with lack of education about it. You should not be defined by your mental health. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.